Stan Jabalisco back at you from the black holes of South Dakota, United States of Advertising. Got a question for you if you live in this area, but actually it's something you should think about no matter where you live. There's a controversy brewing here in the Black Hills, where maybe the term black holes wouldn't be such a bad analogy. That is having to do with uranium mining that has been proposed. The mining of uranium. There's uranium in the southern Black Hills, and of course in our environment today with the energy demands that are facing us and the possibility that it'll be more difficult to get it from coal, for better or for worse, is a topic for another discussion entirely. But nuclear energy, responsibly done, seems to be a relatively clean and safe technology. The problem is, will the company that does this mining do a clean and safe job of it so that our drinking water isn't contaminated? That's part of the controversy. Part of it is that it takes a lot of water to even do this mining. What's going to happen to that water? South Dakota is not exactly the hydro capital of the world. Our water ecosystems are kind of fragile here, so you know, I have mixed feelings about this issue, as I do about most issues. I try to be open-minded, realizing that it could be an economic benefit to us. But I've also heard the old saw, what good is a healthy economy if all of the people are sick? Is this going to make all the people sick? There's this Keystone XL oil pipeline controversy about whether that's going to damage the environment, whether corporations can be trusted. Can we trust the government more than corporations? Can we trust powerful people at all? But basically what I'm trying to get down to is I'm kind of a NIMBY when it comes to this. And I'll admit it, not in my backyard. N-I-M-B-Y. NIMBY. We need uranium, we need alternative sources of energy, and nuclear may help tide us over until that day when we can rely on the sun and the wind more than anything else to get our electricity, and other possible alternatives like nuclear fusion, for example. Not fission, but fusion, hydrogen fusion. But basically, again, my take is I'm a NIMBY on this, and we need the stuff, but just don't take it out of my black holes, okay? We don't need that kind of stuff here. Just like I remember when we had in Nevada, when I lived in Nevada, they were talking about making a huge nuclear waste dump out in the desert there, transporting all this stuff, all this nuclear waste to this one site. Well, it doesn't take a heck of a lot of imagination to figure out some of the problems that could come out of that. But when I was in Nevada, it didn't take Nevadans very long to figure out what kind of problems could come out of that. And they started screaming the same way. But, you know, you have that waste. You got to get rid of it. What are you going to do with the stuff? All these questions, all of this. What are we going to do anyway? You know, I mean, we're not going to freeze in the dark and starve in the dark, are we? While we wait for the energy utopia to just come to us? What are we going to do? You tell me. Comments are open. I'm asking for it. Now I hope I get it. I hope I get some hits with this. What would you want if they had uranium in your backyard? Would you rather they mine the uranium and make nuclear fuel out of it? Or would you rather they harvest the geothermal heat that exists under there and make energy out of that? That's a thought. Till next time, Stan Jabalisco with hard-boiled eggs still in his teeth in the black holes of South Dakota, United States of Advertising, saying so long for now.